Well, I'm going to give you another example of how to construct the equation of a line when you're looking purely at a line. So you're not giving anything else besides a line, a set of axes and a line going through it. And I'm repeating myself deliberately, because it is really important, and it's really nice if you understand what you're doing as well. The general equation of a line, a linear equation, is y equals mx plus c. We call that the gradient intercept form, because your coefficient of x, that is the gradient of your line, and that c is the y-intercept. And I have given proof for this equation in a previous video, so you make sure you really understand this equation, y equals mx plus c. It's not something you have to remember, okay, because you understand. Let's have a look now at this particular situation. I have to give the equation of this line, and quickly looking at it, it is going up, so I know my gradient is positive. Okay, now let me write down the general equation in gradient intercept form, y equals mx plus c. And perhaps your teacher tells you it's y equals ax plus c or y equals bx plus e. It doesn't matter. As long as you understand that that coefficient is the gradient and that number, your constant, is the y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis. Now let's have a look, where does it cross the y-axis? At which point does my line go through the y-axis? What is my y-intercept? And indeed, that happens at this point over here, and that is at point 2. So I can already, and I'm writing that step down, and let's not skip it. There's no reason to rush, let's just be correct. I can say plus 2, c is plus 2. Now if this line would be here, then the y-intercept would be at minus 1. So make sure you take care of those signs. But in this case it goes through a positive 2, it's at the top, so plus 2. Now the gradient is, I'm on my line, let's find a point over here. If I go one step to the right, how many steps do I go up to be back on my line? How steep is my line? Well, in this case, I go one step up and I'm back on my line. And please, and that's something I explained in the previous video, that steepness of the line, that gradient, is the same everywhere on my line. It is constant, it doesn't change. It doesn't matter if I'm biking on my pedal bike over here on the mountain. It's going to be very difficult to go up, equally as difficult as it is over here. So the gradient is everywhere the same for a linear equation. Anyway, in this case it's 1, which makes m 1. So we could say y equals 1x plus 2. Now that would be an acceptable answer. However, it's okay to be lazy sometimes, because us mathematicians, when it's 1x, we just say x plus 2, and that is the equation that describes this line, gradient intercept form. The gradient is the coefficient of your x, 1 in this case. The c, the constant, the number, is your y-intercept at point 2 in this case. Everybody can do this, so can you. Try it yourself, calm down, just really consciously do it step by step, and you'll be right. Okay, let's get excited. Go for it.